Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, we're going to be playing with the top 5 best decks to reach Ultimate Champion. The first deck we're going to be playing here is going to be this Goblin Drill Magic Archer Tornado deck. This deck is actually in its prime right now. This deck is played by the number 1, 2, 3, and 4th player in the world right now. So out of the top 4 players, everybody is playing with this deck, which is kind of ridiculous. Something that we haven't really seen before very often. And it does look like I'm against Golem Pump here. My favorite part about this deck is that you can outplay anybody. No matter what the matchup is, you always have a chance to win with this deck, and I love that. Okay, he's one card off of his Bomber, so I'll just go for my Goblin Drill plus Spear Goblins, just to pressure him, since he went for that Golem in the back. I will have to ignore these Skeleton Dragons, because I'm going to be down a ton of Elixir if I don't actually ignore them. I can set up my Bomb Tower here. This is going to be hard. He's definitely playing Golem Healer. Just going to Magic Archer right here. I like to put my Magic Archer all the way off to the side, just because it's harder to Tornado it. I'm going to Knight here to activate my King Tower. I know he can NATO, but it's just harder. Then I can just go for my own NATO once he NATOs, so I'm just waiting. Okay, now I can NATO. I will take some damage on the left side lane, but it's not the end of the world, I would say. Just Spear Goblins here. Beautiful defense, honestly. The hard part about this matchup is that I don't really have anything to kill the pump. Normally you have a miner in this deck, but now since the Evo Drill came out, you do have the Evo Drill, and it's never a good play to Evo Drill on top of an Elixir Collector. But back when you played miner, you were easily able to miner it or something like that. Even if he golems, I'm going to go for the Evo Drill in the back, guys. I'm going to Knight too, because I'm going to predict that his Bomber's in the back. Okay, nice. Really good Evo Drill. Oh, it didn't kill the Bomber, man. Unfortunate. Wait, Knight on the tower? Okay, beautiful. I could even get a nice Magic Archer lineup. I'm going to do it. I know he could Golem in the back, which he does. All right. But I think it's worth it. I'm even going to NATO too, guys. I'm spending all this Elixir, but I'm confident that I can defend. If I play perfectly, I can save my tower here. I'm down so much Elixir right now, but I feel like this deck thrives when you're down an Elixir. I don't know what it is, but I always defend with this deck when I'm down a lot of Elixir. Wait, if I log here, the E-Drag should go in front. Perfect. Just going to go for the Magic Archer here. Going to NATO this back. Oh, it's on the Golem. It's fine. Knight here. Pull this away. Beautiful. That's going to kill the E-Drag, I think. Nice. Evo Skellies. He has no NATO. And that should be defended right there. I'll just go for my second Bomb Tower. Skellies are going to kill the Battle Healer too. Nice, man. Let's go. Just going to NATO again. Bring everything into the Bomb Tower bomb. Knight. Wow. That's what I was telling you guys. I'm always able to defend with this deck when I'm down in Elixir somehow. I don't know what it is, man, but especially against these ground decks, Evo Skeletons plus Magic Archer is just such a great combo because they need to Tornado both of them in, and whichever one they don't will kill everything. Beautiful game. I'll see you guys with the next deck. Alright, guys. The second deck we're going to be playing here is going to be Mortar Miner Skeleton King. You guys probably expected this if you've been playing the game recently, just because every single time I load up into a game, there's a really good chance that I face this exact deck right here. This deck has been so popular recently. Even in the most recent global tournament, there was the top 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5 were all playing this deck. Absolutely ridiculous stats, and I use this deck quite a bit in CRL. If you guys watched my CRL video, I use this whenever I stream. I face up against this deck. This deck is just extremely strong right now ever since the Cannon card got buffed. Even before last season, this deck was used a ton, but with the Prince over the Cannon card. But the Cannon card made this deck even better because a lot of the matchups that this deck used to struggle against, like Goblin Drill or something like that, the Cannon card made it that much easier. And we are up against Royal Giant here. Royal Giant is actually one of the few difficult matchups, but with this deck, because it's so strong, you can actually end up beating everything if you play well enough. Okay, I'll just go for the defensive miner here on top of that ghost. I should be good. The Phoenix will die, and the ghost should run up to the mortar. You also do want to run Cannoneer Tower in this deck if possible. It's not needed, but if you don't run Cannoneer Tower, I do recommend putting the Evo Archers over the Evo Bomber. You do have the Evo Bomber in here because it's very good, but also because of the Cannoneer Tower. You need that bit of extra splash for the ground because other than that, Skelly Drags are your only splash unit. So it kind of just makes up for having Cannoneer. And then Archers, you need the DPS if you don't have the Cannoneer Tower. Okay, I can just Bomber here. Beautiful Skelly King ability as well. I could Mortar opposite lane right now, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just Skelly Drags. Take down that Phoenix. Probably see a Fireball. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Not looking too bad right now. He may go for an Evo RG. Okay, never mind. He went for the Ghost. I'm just going to go for the arrows here. Then I'm going to go for the defensive Miner. Then I can go for the last second Goblin Gang to kill that Phoenix Egg and pull in the Fisherman. Amazing defense right there. In this matchup, you just want to play defense until you get to the Evolved Mortar. Until you get to the evolved Mortar, you can't really get any damage. Here, though, I can go for the Evo Mortar because, Mortar to get to the Evo because I want to get out the Evo RG. So by the time I play my Evo Mortar, he has nothing for it. Okay, I'm going to Evo Bomber. Then I can go for the Cannon Cart on defense here. Fisherman won't really pull it, and now I can go for my Skeleton Dragons. And this should be only one RG hit, maybe none if I'm lucky. Okay, beautiful. That died way quicker than I thought, actually. Defensive Miner here for the Ghost because you might pre-log. That's why I waited right there. I just had a feeling. I feel like that's something that I would do is go for the pre-log down the middle trying to hit the Goblin Gang. Because he wasted his Goblin Gang, though, I think I could go a bit extra aggressive. I do want to Skelly King the back first, get that 3-card cycle going. He doesn't have Phoenix here. Could go for the split Skelly Drags here so he can't Fireball, and then I go for the Evo Mortar. The Fisherman won't block for it, so he will have to RG, and then I can go for a nice Cannon Cart. Wait, that was a bad Ghost. Wait, that was a bad RG. He just lost. That Mortar just connected to the tower. Nice. The Skelly King just killed the E-Spirit. No, nice, that Goblin. Okay, I'm just going to let this RG go. Going to arrows here on top of the Skellies. Okay, pop the ability. Bad Fireball. Wait, what is this guy doing? I'm going to Miner here with the Skelly Drag. I'm going to Evo Bomber the bridge. Just keep up the pressure. Mortar's going to shoot the tower again. And that should be game over right there. Mortar just get 2 stabs. Let's go. GG's, man. Kind of destroyed that guy. The third deck I'm going to be showing here is going to be Royal Giant. Royal Giant has actually been sneakily strong recently. I feel like ever since Evo Wizard came out, people haven't really been using it that much, but I don't know why people just didn't put Evo Wizard into RG. This guy did go for Goblin Giant the back first play. This should be a really nice Fisherman right here. I'll just E-Spirit to make sure it gets pulled. Beautiful Fisherman. Killing the Prince and the Goblin Giant. That was actually so nice. I'm probably going to take like a little bit of damage, but that's basically nothing when you think about it. When I just went RG the bridge and he defended it with the Prince. Normally you'd never get trades good like that, but I just countered a Goblin Giant Prince for only 6 elixir. I guess 7 if you count the E-Spirit, but I'll take that, man. I'll definitely take that. Okay, get a Monk here. Sometimes matchups like these can be a little bit tricky, but I think if I play this one properly, this will be quite easy. I can just pop the Monk ability here just to distract the Goblin Giant and not really take too much damage. If you guys didn't know, the Goblin Giant Spear Goblins do actually get reflected by the Monk. Can guards here too, because he's going to spawn a bunch of Goblins. Perfect defense again, and I have my King Tower activated now. I really want a Royal Giant here, but I don't really have anything for the Prince if he goes for it, like a Prince to bridge opposite lane or anything like that. I would just lose my entire tower. Have to be a bit careful right now with the Prince. Oh no, I finger slipped my Wizard. It's alright, I think it's alright, because even if he goes for a Goblin Giant opposite lane, guys, I can just go for a Fisherman. Wait, I have an idea. I'm going to go for the Royal Giant to kite the Phoenix opposite lane into the Wizard, and it will support my Royal Giant. I think that was really good. Wait, I'm going to Fisherman grab that. Then I'm just going to let this go now because I might be in a bit of trouble if I don't. Okay, no hits there, but I did force out a lot of elixir, and I will have to go for guards on this Dark Prince. Oh, good. He's 3 cards away from Prince still. I think we're going to see a Goblin Giant in the back. Ooh, that was bad. I'm going to rage that up just to take out the Bomber. Just going to defend here. I feel like sometimes defending up against these kind of decks are really, really awkward. I'm not going to lie. We'll see, though. I think I should be fine. He can't really kill the Evo Wizard since he doesn't have any Void. I'm going to pop the ability here so he can't go for the arrows. Okay, I guess he didn't want to arrows. I really thought he would arrows the shield away, but I guess not. Alright, looking really, really good. If I just go for my guards here, I won the game. Just RG here. And how does he defend? He has no Prince in cycle and no Phoenix. The Phoenix is on the left. Hold up. I'm just going to fireball that Bomber. Screw it, why not? Oh, I hit the Dark Prince shield. Going to rage this boy up. Nice, that's 1 hit. Fisherman's going to grab it. 2 hits. 3 hits. Give me 4, baby. Let's go. And now I just need to fireball to finish off that tower. Can Fisherman, E-Spirit, and let's go. And guys, this is why I think this deck is so good right now. I mean, just these crazy solid defenses, especially against players when you're trying to get to Ultimate Champion. They're going to make many mistakes. You can always capitalize on them. So, our 4th deck, you guys probably expected to see this somewhere. This is one of my favorite decks, by the way. I really, really do like this deck right here. It is going to be Piggy's Earthquake Cycle. I think Piggy's Earthquake Cycle actually came back into the meta. I feel like it's a little bit underrated right now. Has very solid matchups against decks like Pekka now because the log does take off the Evo Wizard Shield. I can get a nice Earthquake right here, and the only difficult matchup I would say you have right now is Goblin Drill and Lava Hound. People aren't really using too much Lava Hound right now just because I guess it's earlier in the season. So if you guys want to get Ultimate Champion with this deck, I do recommend doing it sooner rather than later because I feel like around the end of the season, Lava Hound always comes back around. But Goblin Drill will always stay hard with this deck, but Looks like I'm against it now, so hopefully I could maybe beat it. I nearly beat Goblin Drill yesterday against one of the best players in the world with this deck when I was practicing, so maybe I could do it against Cody Go GG right here. I'll just go for my piggies. Or do I want to go for my queen? Nah, I'll just go for my piggies. Play it simple. Does have Tesla back in cycle. The nice thing about them going Tesla, though, is that he still has to defend that. Like, Tesla doesn't fully stop this. It does with the Ice Spirit, but in general... Hold up, I think I might get a hit, actually. Yeah, 6 Elixir. Not bad, not bad. I'll just queen in the back. Force out the poison. I do have my Evo Ice Spirit, and I do have the Evo Skeletons already up next. Gonna Earthquake here just to cycle. This matchup is so strange because I feel like sometimes it doesn't feel too bad, but then other times it feels like, wow, I truly had no chance and this was impossible. So hopefully I can actually win. Okay, I'm gonna Evo Ice Spirit right here, force out just a cycle card, I guess, and then I'll just high cannon. These high cannons are really good. Not many people know about them. I like to do these high cannons there because if I piggies the bridge right now, he just can't go for the Evo Tesla. He can now because the knight's blocking, but just in general, it's such a strong play, I feel like. And I forced out the log. Yeah, there. Let's go. Even made him Demolisher on the piggies too. This queen ability will take out the Demolisher. Sometimes you just have to give them those nice poisons. There's nothing you can do about it sometimes. Just cannon again, and then I can go for my piggies. I did outcycle him. Just going to go for the Earthquake right here. Beautiful Earthquake. Maybe I could have switched it up by one. Wait, log here? That's a ton of damage. Let's go. Like, things like that are what we need to win this game, guys. Just small outcycles like that and these high cannons. Because even though he got back to the Tesla, he had nowhere to put it. Ice Spirit here. Can delivery for the drill, and then I think I need to go for another set of piggies in case he goes for the poison. You always want to piggies when they're pressuring or about to pressure. Dude, why the heck would you Tesla right there, man? I thought he would Tesla like next to his tower because he was just getting back to it, but it's all right. Let me go for the Archer Queen up top, take out that Knight. He does have the Evo Drill, but he has no Knight to tank for it. Any Evo Ice Spirit, then cannon like this. Now I can go for the log on the first goblins, and I can delivery on the second, and then I can Ice Spirit for the next. All right, just Ice Spirit like this. And beautiful defense. Pop the ability here. I do need to go for my piggies. That cannon is right there, which is great. Oh, kill that, kill that. Oh, I'm going to log. Wait, that cannon is killing the Tesla. No way. W cannon right there. Gonna Earthquake. Maybe one hit. Two hits, two hits. Perfect. I'm up about 1,000. I probably shouldn't lose from this position, but it's definitely still possible just because of how broken Evo Drill is. Gonna Ice Spirit. Then I can go for the cannon up top. Good defense. Just need to keep this up, and I think I could win. I'm going to get a queen up top. I don't want to queen the back because I feel like queen the back isn't really pressuring him at all. Just going to go for the delivery here. Then I need to piggies. No, I can't piggies just yet. I'm going to wait a second. I'm going to piggies once I have enough for like a cannon and an earthquake. Okay, going to piggies, then I'm going to earthquake. He can't really Tesla high. He did, but that sniped it. He needs to demolish her. Beautiful. He's actually catching up, which is somewhat annoying, but it's all right. He's going drill poison every time, so I could catch him slip and wait. Gonna go piggies here. That was a bad drill. The cannon's killing the Tesla. Log here. Gonna get a queen in the back. Ice Spirit. I do need a queen all the way in the back. No, I need 3-card cycle for as long as possible because he doesn't have 3-card cycle. So if I have this for a long time, it will really hurt him. I'm gonna go for the piggies here. Gonna Earthquake. He can't really Tesla up top because of the queen. Nice. Bad Tesla. Gonna go for the log here on the first goblin. Gonna need to go for the Ice Spirit. Now I can go for another pair of piggies. Gonna pop the ability first. Piggies again. Gonna go for the Earthquake. I'm getting so much damage. I think I just won right here. Log hit the Tesla. Evo Skellies. Evo Ice Spirit for the Demolisher just so it can connect. Nice. It's gonna be tower. Let's go, man. I actually played that one so well. I didn't make it look that hard, but it was actually very, very... not easy, but it felt easy for sure. Alright, guys. We're in the next match here. Up against GZX. The final deck here is going to be Pekka Bridge Spam. This deck finished #1 in the world last season. I do think it's a little bit worse than what it was last season just because of the somewhat Void nerf. Void nerf was good, but not good enough. Void is still extremely strong, but I would say that this deck is still amazing, and if you're trying to get Ultimate Champion, this is definitely one of the decks for you. Did go for the Golem in the back on top of my Bandit. Kind of smart, I guess, since he has the Zappies here. Just going to go for my Royal Ghost in a second. I want to have enough for the E-Spirit, and I want that to chain onto 4 bats instead of 2. Okay, beautiful defense right there. I think I could sneak a Ram Rider in front. Hold up, if I can sneak a Ram Rider in front, this is going to be really good, because he doesn't have the Zappies to defend it. He shouldn't have anything good for this. Okay, nice. Goes for the Skelly King. That wasn't really that good, though. I'm going to Bandit the bridge, dash onto the Skelly King, and instantly kill it, maybe. Wait, that might die early. Okay, nice. Bandit, bandit. Let's go. And he messed up the bomber too. Beautiful start right there. Well, guys, that's why you don't go for a golem in the back first play to defend a bandit. He could have done literally anything else, but he was probably just like crossing his fingers that I didn't have the Pekka in cycle. If I didn't have Pekka in cycle, that would have probably wrecked me, but because I had Pekka in cycle, that worked out so well. I am down a bit of elixir, so because I'm down in elixir, why not ghost the bridge? Well, actually, though, all jokes aside, ghost the back would be bad because then he could just golem into it like he did last time, but maybe this time he'd have a better cycle for defense or something. I'm not really sure. I'm going to Pekka the back right now. I know he could golem opposite lane, but I think I'll be able to defend anyways, I think. Okay, yeah, there's the golem in the back. I am up a bit of elixir, and he has no Night Witch in cycle. Him having no Night Witch is going to make this offense really hard. I'll Ram Rider behind it. And then I will have Evo Wizard to defend that golem. Gonna Bandit behind this. No, I'm not. I'm going to let this go. I think I need all my elixir for defense, not going to lie. Except E-Spirit. I could E-Spirit, maybe. Let me just go for the Evo Wizard here. Beautiful. Just going to go for the Ghost. Ooh. And now I have Pekka, but I'm not going to Pekka. I feel like if I Pekka, I could get destroyed on the left side with a Golem at the bridge. So I'm just going to Zap here. Wait, how did everything just die? Wizard is splashing like crazy. Let's go. I'm alive. I think I just won. Just going to go for the Void here. And I think we're good. Gonna Wizard on the side. Let's go. Let's go. I just got it. I just need to make sure I don't like fumble my tower on the left out of nowhere, but I have the Evo Zap and the E-Spirit. And we're good. Let's go, man. I'm happy about that. So guys, that will be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.